Well, it all seems to be kicking off, and now it turns out that Jeremy Corbyn is going to have to be interviewed by the police for his behaviour at the Pro-Palestine march this weekend. Now, before we go into the detail of it, let's just give you a flavour of what this peaceful protest looked like. Looks really peaceful, very civilised. No misbehaviour to be seen here. So there you go, that gives you a quick flavour of what it was like at the weekend. Of course, that's not representative of every single protester that was out there, but that will seem like quite a contrast to the comments from Jeremy Corbyn that you will see. So let's just take a look at what is going on. Why on earth is Jeremy Corbyn being interviewed by the police? So he's agreed to be interviewed under caution after the rally yesterday, as well as the ex-Shadow Chancellor John McDonnell. The both of them seem to be in hot water, and they are in trouble for allegedly coordinating efforts to cause disruption. And let's have a look at exactly what disruption they may have been causing. So, as you know, we all have a right to protest in this country, but the Metropolitan Police, they are allowed to put specific restrictions in place, saying you must follow this route, you must not go to this area, etc., etc. So they had imposed measures to prevent the protesters from forming in the vicinity of a synagogue. Seems fairly reasonable. And they had to follow a specific route to Whitehall, and they allegedly were at times not following that route. So Corbyn, he was photographed delivering a speech to pro-Palestine protesters, saying he will not rest until Palestine is free. And you then saw Scotland Yard putting up posts describing the situation, and Jeremy Corbyn is not happy with that description. He said, "This is not an accurate description of events at all. I was part of a delegation of speakers who wished to peacefully carry and lay flowers in memory of children in Gaza who had been killed. This was facilitated by the police. We did not force our way through. When we reached Trafalgar Square, we informed police that we would go no further, lay down flowers and disperse." So you see there, he says, we did not force our way through, acting as though everybody was acting peacefully. But you've just seen from that video I showed you that it seemed very clear that there were at least some individuals who were forcing their way through a police cordon. Now, I'll show you the video that we don't have, you know, all the evidence we need, but what we have of Jeremy Corbyn. So we've got this video here, which I'll show you.
Out the way, let people move through. Just allow people passing to move through, please.
So there he is, you can see him there in the crowd.
Thank you so much. Go on, officers. Move back! Move back! Move back, please, move back! Make room, move back! Move back! Keep moving!
So there we go. So we saw Jeremy Corbyn there, stood behind that banner, and there were a whole load of people behind that banner. It did look as if there were a bunch of police trying to stop them from going further, and they were sort of edging their way forwards, trying to, with their banner, push their way through. Not that Jeremy Corbyn there was as crazy as the lot in the first video by any means, sort of getting into fights with the police, but it did look like he was pushing his way through. Now, can't tell for sure exactly what was happening there, but that is what we know so far. Of course, he'll be interviewed, and we will see, I'm sure, in the near future if he is in any trouble after that interview. But yeah, it all seems to be crazy. Even over a year on from the start of the war between Israel and Gaza, they still seem to be out there every single Saturday. Let's see now that we've got a ceasefire that has just started now today, if these lot will continue to go out on a Saturday because they've got nothing better to do and they've made Gaza their entire personality and they will continue to do so, or will they move on to the next bandwagon? Maybe they'll all be out talking about Ukraine against next Saturday. Who knows with these lot? Anyway, that's your latest update. I'm Chloe Dobbs. Thanks very much for watching.
Still watching? Well, I've got a quick ask for you. Recent UK, we're fighting the woke brigade and inspiring young Brits, but we need your help to go bigger. We're hosting a fundraiser and would love you to sign up and share the link on the big day. It's easy, it makes a massive impact, and there are prizes for top fundraisers. Click the Google form in the description to join us. Cheers very much. Let's keep going together.